Red light flashing there on the gates. They're off. One short, got out of the gates very quickly. McNaught's riding along busily here on Maginica. She's pretty keen to lead, and Military Ruler comes over. It'll settle down in front of the favourite Showmanship, who's going to lob there, beautifully placed fourth with cover soon after the start. Dark Prospect is down on the inside of Luke's Gold, and out the back the last couple, Mr. Genoa and Fred Dagg. It's Maginica and McNaught that lead them though as they head out past the 950. Maginica a length and a half in front around the outside. First up today, 12 months to the day that he's been at the races, Military Ruler from on the rails one short. Then came Showmanship over on the outside. The $1.08 favourite back there coasting along, running fourth for Pike, although he just starts to dig him up a little now as McNaught put a bit of speed on here with Maginica at the 550. It was trailed in turn, the hot pot on the outside by Luke's Gold. Dark Prospect under the Shillelagh. Fred Dagg is second from last in front of Mr. Genoa. At the top of the home straight, the baldy-faced Maginica now being popped the question, led by two, Military Ruler, one short. Pike sitting there as quiet as a church mouse on Showmanship, who at this stage is in second gear. They come to the 200. Further back behind them, Luke's Gold, Fred Dagg. Now he gets serious. He gets Dinkum with 100 to go on Showmanship, who kicks away from Military Ruler, Fred Dagg, Luke's Gold, and he starts to push him along late in the race. Showmanship goes on and makes it win number 4. Showmanship from Fred Dagg, Military Ruler, Luke's Gold. Mr. Genoa one short behind them. Dark Prospect. Maginica putting the cue back into the rack after straightening for home in front and pulls up there at the tail of the field. So Showmanship there takes it out. No surprises with the win. Showmanship was always cruising in running, and the 4-year-old makes it win 4 from 5 outings. William Pike getting an armchair sit there on the fave, and just a matter of when he was going to put the horse into the action and get serious, and he did that with relative ease, coming away from Fred Dagg, Military Ruler, Luke's Gold in 4th placing. For Peter's Investments, the winner by showcasing from the Don Eduardo mare Kales, and ridden by W. Pike for Team Williams. 120 on tote, 120 a place, and certainly better than the official WAP fluck of 108. Goes down as one of the shortest priced favourites to win here through this 2019-20 season. Second placing going the way of number 3, Fred Dagg by Patronise from ComC, Bruce Watkins and Jason Whiting, and 2, Military Ruler at his first run back in a year by Universal Ruler from General's Delight, Mitch Pateman, the rider for Darren McAuliffe. Luke's Gold 4th home. 1 3/4 and a long head, the official margins there after the running of the Perth Racing at home handicap. So Showmanship there coasting along. He jumped in quickly. He puts himself there without any real duress, and once the horse went to the breeze there, gave Pike that lovely trail there, coasting along into the slipstream. Just a matter of pulling him out and then just letting him go through a gear or two, not much more than that really, before going on to an extensive victory in race number 3. The 4th event is the feature today, which is the listed Warroa Belmont Guineas for the 3-year-olds, and we'll see KC line up as well, going around there deep in the red as she looks to continue her fine record in feature races. In the meantime, let's go down there to Brittany after the running of race number 3, and no surprises there, Britt.
And that was as easy as you like as well. I have Grant Williams. Grant, we were speaking pre-race about the price, $1.08, and if we could recall the last horse to go around at that sort of price, it was probably one in these sort of colours. Can you remember training one at this sort of quote? How short have they got?
Yeah, no, that's about as short as it gets, Britt. But all that does is just really makes us a bit nervous.
Well, there was nothing to be nervous about in the run. Was it quite a comfortable watch for you? Yeah,
it was. Put him in a lovely spot, and he looked like he was travelling really nice on the home turn. Didn't look like he pushed him that much, which is good.
What we've seen in those first 2 runs is just that tendency to hang out a little bit. Were you pleased to see him do it under not so much duress, just do it comfortably today?
Yeah, obviously the easier you can get a win is better. Obviously it's less taxing, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see what little Willie says, but yeah, it was really good to see that today.
Will we see him again this time in before we see him head out for a spell in 2 weeks' time? There's a 1400 or a 16. Which sort of way would you like to go?
I don't think it really matters. Looking at him today, you could go in either of them. Obviously, Bob will let us know that tomorrow. I think there was a chance we could give him one more, and then he'd probably have a bit of a break. Yeah.
Is he your railway horse this year?
I'm not sure. You know, hopefully everything goes good with him, but I wouldn't discount him in a shorter trip either.
All right, well, he's very exciting. Congratulations, and no need to be nervous when you've got one with this much ability.